Howdy. My name is Maxwell Mitchell. I am a coaster enthusiast, as I've been told by my mother. So today's our main focus is the Iron Rattler down in Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. One of the best RMCs in the world, in my opinion. I still haven't gone on Zadra or anything. Yeah. So my idea of the ride, the Iron Rattler is like one of the best RMCs, like I already said. Their trains, positively amazing. They got the Texas Day Tripper, or whatever his name is, Chuck something, as the audio guy, like to tell you sit down, put your hands and feet inside the Iron Rattler. I used to be able to memorize it. So it was originally an RCCA with Gerslauer trains. And if you hear me clicking, I'm sorry, that's just my computer. So it was built in 1992 to 1994, which is actually like that's a short period, just 2 years, not that bad. It's an RCCA, or Rollercoaster Corporation of America. Was a wood coaster. Now it's just steel. The height of it is 179. It's been the same for both rides. The Iron Rattler is more lengthier, I would say, like steeper. Yeah, it's a good ride. A little bit of history. It's like one of the Golden Ticket Award, like, hasn't actually won top. It's gotten 4th place in 2016. That's the closest it's gotten so far. Yeah. The original train for the Rattler, like the old one, it was Morgan and PTC. So originally it was Morgan, and then it got turned into a PTC train, which is Philadelphia Toboggan Company. They were actually much lighter or heavier trains. I don't know. You'd have to see. And then today is just Gerslauer for some reason, because this is like one of the first coasters RMC built. Yeah. It's situated in the bottom, the left half of the park, I'll say. There's a little trail to get to it. It's like one of the first big things you see. It's the tallest there. And yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful. So let's go into my favorite part, the ratings, because it's funny. So we got 1-star review with 48 photos. I don't know why they posted 48 photos. This was a year ago. This was a joke. We waited in line for 2 hours and still didn't get to ride it. The line was 4 hours long, and all the fast passes got to go first. When I finally got on, I lost my glasses on the ride, and I didn't care to look for it. I don't know this lady's thought process. Another one. FNCS Brian. Just 1 star. This sucked. That's all he said. And another person gave it another 2 stars. Visited on a weekend. We visited on a weekend. The wait time was about 5 minutes. It was scary. 1 star. That's all they put. Why? Okay. Oh, God. Rode the Rattler back in the day after I visited a couple times. Fright Fest. Oh. Wow. Never mind, I'm not reading that. Okay, back to the ride, as I was saying. So, the ride experience. It starts out with a nearly non-baked turn right into the 179-foot tall lift hill before dropping at 171 feet, just 8 feet short of the lift hill, or else they would be going straight to the ground. At an angle of 81, which is actually kind of steep for a hybrid coaster. Even though RMC has done twisted, barrel roll drops, like the one on, I don't know why I forget the name of this. Storm Chaser. Yeah, there we go. And Twisted Timbers, Mystic Timbers, whatever it is. I don't know. Yeah, they can do much better. They need to. Sadly, this ride only has one version. So it gets to the top, like goes down the hill, gets to the top of the quarry wall, where it enters a 110 degree overbank turn at a 95 degree on the way down. It then rises into a 0G roll, which gets them perfectly over the top of the quarry wall into a camelback. There's two overbanks. What's it called? Like, the first one goes to the right, like inward, and the second goes outward. So as you're turning that hill, you're going perfect. It's beautiful. And then it's the perfect, like the best camelback in the world, in my opinion. It's like a short little pop, and then it dives down again, following into a tunnel near its base. And most of the time it has fog, but when I went the first time, there was no lighting. It was just pitch black in there. It's pitch black in there, and it's beautiful. Like, you can't see anything. You don't know where you're going. It exits it, and then it hits another ejector hill into the brake run, and then returns to the station. For the most part, they put 2. I think they can fit 3 on there. I don't know. 2 trains. Yeah, that's all I have to say. This thing is just beautiful, in my opinion. Across the way, they do have Dr. Diabolical, but that really doesn't hit it for me. I don't like it that much. Great ride. They could have put more in it, but the only good part on that ride is the little over the hill thing, like after you do the 2 helixes. So I'm gonna move on to another section of the park. We have that, like I just said, the B&M dive. No one thought they would get it, but they are. And that thing is amazing. This entire area that we were in is called Crack Axle Canyon. Prefer a better name, but Six Flags loves that, so I like it too. So you walk in, there's a whole showroom, which is not normal for Six Flags, which happened before the Cedar Fair merge, which I'm expecting to see a lot more, like, pre-shows before rides, like Dr. Diabolical, because that would be amazing. I think, what else is there? Oh yeah, there's 2 showrooms. One's like an introduction, the second one is like, she actually turns evil. So as you get on, the theme is like a doctor, like an evil doctor that tries to trap you. So, yeah. You get up to the hill, she says some stuff, you go into your first Immelman, not first, like your only Immelman, your only good part of the ride besides the camelback. You go into, I think it's a wraparound corkscrew, into your first brake run, which hits, does another 90 degree drop after nearly stopping you on it. It goes down into one camelback, not the best one, into a helix, back into the second camelback, which is much shorter, but it produces so much ejector, and that's honestly crazy for a B&M dive with how short the trains are. This one's kind of lucky because they got 4-row trains. You get into the station, yeah. That's like one of the hardest rides to lap there. Other things in Crack Axle Canyon, there's Roadrunner. Sorry if you hear me typing. It's me trying to find stuff. Yeah. Give me a minute. So the other roller coaster in Crack Axle Canyon, is the Roadrunner Express. It's like one of the oldest there. It's an aero mine train. It's beautiful. First roller coaster, like one of my crazy roller coasters that I've ever actually been on. It's not crazy now, but yeah. It was built in 1997 for the season, and it was built by Aerodynamics, which sadly, I think they went bankrupt. Yeah, that's the one that went bankrupt. Steel mine train, kind of underwhelming when it comes to mine train, but it's better. Much better. There's no inversions. reaches 35 miles an hour as it's like, I don't think a maximum, obviously not maximum, but it's beautiful. Not much I can say. It's just kind of sentimental for me. Yeah, that's Crack Axle Canyon. The only other thing, I think it's called, crap, it isn't Pinfari. They have one of those things where it's like a plane and they go up and around as you're spinning. Let me go search it up. Yeah. And for the most part, that's Crack Axle Canyon. Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. One of the greatest places in the world. My favorite Six Flags park, because I haven't gone to any others. I may be a, enthusiast, but I am not a traveler. I love traveling, though. I haven't gone to many parks. Yeah, SeaWorld San Antonio is my only other park I've actually gone to, besides Disney and Universal. Universal, that's something I can say for another episode. Velocicoaster is just amazing. They have the Incredible Hulk, which is also amazing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time here on Invert. I know it's kind of a short episode, but it works for right now. Yeah, hope to see you next time. Please follow, leave 5 stars. Unlike those crazy people leaving 1-star reviews just because they couldn't find their glasses after losing them. Well, next episode, I think I'm gonna do the Beast at Kings Island. Yeah, the Beast. I'm gonna do some research for that one instead of doing it on the fly like I am right now. Well, I'll see you next episode. I know it's kind of short, but that's how it goes. Thank you. Bye.